Speaker, yesterday at Public Bills Committee, human rights lawyer Vince Calderhead exposed what's actually happening to the poverty reduction credit. This government is justifying their 20% cut to this benefit by saying less people are using it. But Speaker, that is by design. That's because this government chose not to index the income cutoff to inflation. This means people on assistance and disproportionately those living with disabilities are being pushed off the benefit, losing up to $500. If this government says it reversed cuts for people living with disabilities, why is it still taking money out of the pockets of the most vulnerable?
I recognize the Honourable Minister for Opportunities and Social Development.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I am happy to respond because it's important for Nova Scotians to understand the facts. This particular budget increases the department budget for the Department of Opportunities and Social Development by $110 million. That includes indexing income assistance. It includes raising that rate 4 times in the last 2 years. That includes an additional $20 million more just for medication alone. It includes an additional meal in emergency shelters from 1 meal a day to 2 meals a day. Income assistance by itself is the only one tool in the tool belt of this government to help lift people up and to give them a better future.
I recognize the Honourable Member for Fairview Clayton Park.
Speaker, Vince Calderhead was clear. He said, quote, "Under this budget, all individuals and families reliant on income assistance will see their standard of living worsened in 2026. That's because this government failed to index key supports like the poverty reduction credit, the affordable living tax credit, and the Nova Scotia Child Benefit. As a result, these supports have lost value year after year, and Nova Scotia now spends the least per capita on social safety net programs in the country. Why is this government letting vital income supports fall further behind while the people who rely on them are being pushed deeper into poverty?"
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Opportunities and Social Development.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and I've already clarified this during estimates, but I'm happy to do it again. Income assistance is one tool in the tool belt of government to lift Nova Scotians up. When you stack the number of supports that are available through my department, Department of Education, Department of Seniors and Long-Term Care, Department of Labour Skills and Immigration, when you add on free tuition, free housing, free daycare support for students, as well as free lunch programs, when you add up all of the benefits that one person might be entitled to, Madam Speaker, we are lifting people up, and we are one of only 3 provinces in the country to have the poverty rate last year reported go down.